So today I'm out with two of my friends from America, and I actually want to give them like a platform to talk about their struggles here in Sweden, as things for them are not going that smooth the last weeks or months actually, and I hope with them telling their story here on my channel I can help them a bit, because I have no idea how I can help them in another way, just by listening to them or trying to give advice of what I know. So I'm gonna go and talk with them. We're gonna sit by a fire here and just talk a bit about what they're going through, what struggles or bumps they're running into, and I hope that if somebody's watching, they hopefully can help out a bit. So I'm here with Hunter and Carice, my friends from America. You haven't maybe seen them in the video from Kalle.
Maybe.
And in the background.
And in the background. Because and they struggle a bit with their life here in Sweden, I think. But maybe tell a bit why you actually wanted to move to Sweden. Because America or Sweden is like the other side of the world.
In America is much different because you have many more rules you have to follow, and here I think a lot of people just live a more natural lifestyle, and that's something we want to pursue.
And like in November last year you moved here.
Yep.
You bought a house.
November 1st.
So how have things been going from like the beginning? How did it feel that you were here in Sweden, following your dreams?
I would say kind of, but it's been like you'd get one step of something. For instance, we get the house keys, and then we get in the house, and it's like, there's no electricity. What's going on?
Yeah.
And you get that sorted, and then a month later, after texting, sending messages to like, I don't know, what was it, like 37 to 40 people about getting a car, and no one responding. So you're kind of like house locked for a month, and it's like, yes, we got to Sweden. And then we sit for a month.
Yeah, it's not like, I've been through not the same struggles, but also struggles.
Yeah.
It's not like easy of leaving all your things in life behind in the country and just start over. I think if I would move to America, it will be the same for me. Like, everything is different. How is the way of living? I guess it's not like an easy thing to do, but it's brave that we do it. I guess. But
I think most people wouldn't take the jump.
No, but you're here now for, what is it, 5.5 months?
On extended tourist visa.
Yeah. But now you're at a very difficult part, I think, of this journey. For like, in 2 weeks, you have to go back to America. For 3 months?
3 months, 90 days.
Okay.
Or until we get the promise of a job that can make the required salary to get a worker's visa, I think.
So if you get a job in like the next month or whatever, even if you're
then we could just come right back.
And what do you think is a struggle with getting a job?
I think certainly it's been people not replying. That's like the main
and is that because do you think that's because like language or just maybe Swedish way of living?
I think it's a little bit of the Swedish, and I think it's also a little bit of the technology side. I think people not reading their emails or sending back an automated message, and it's the standard, sorry, we've continued with another person. We were so looking forward to having you, but someone else made the cut and you didn't.
Yeah, because I know you've been on a few job interviews even.
Yeah.
But then you just didn't get any reply, or?
And even in person, meeting people and you contact them, you have their phone number, and even then they still don't reach back out to you.
Yeah, I think it's a bit like the Swedish way of approaching things, because that's what I've experienced too when I was looking for a job. Like you went on a job interview and then you just get nothing in return in the end, like no reply, or they say, oh yeah, we'll let you know what we're gonna do with you, or no, nothing.
That's been our experience as well.
Yeah, that's really hard, especially like if you're from the US, which requirements of being here are a bit different than me being from Europe.
Yes.
Because I can be here a bit longer, I guess, if I don't have a job, but
and
it's hard.
As long as you have a job, you can make the money you need to be able to afford to stay here.
Yeah.
And it's much simpler.
I think so.
I say simpler, but you know.
Yeah, it's all like difficult, or not, maybe not difficult, but your whole life is upside down when you move here, and you have to go through your mental health, or mental system has to reset, and everything is like new in the surroundings, in the way of living. Like you basically start over. And you're like still super young, so half of my age kind of. But so you have like maybe also different life experience, which makes you maybe jump like sooner than somebody that's like my age, because for me it took like 10 years before I did this.
I think it was more for us, like we were passionate about where we wanted our future to be directed. And after considering some other places, this seemed like a fairly good one, considering we've been here twice. We've met a lot of people. We've met you. We've met Sophie and Lisa, and like we've made friends and connections that we don't have anywhere else.
Yeah, I think this event with Sollefteå and Kalle was really good to make connections with like-minded people. At least, what you describe here.
Yeah,
it's like
we share the same sentiment.
We make friends for life actually already, like in 4 days, which is really crazy actually, because normally your friendship takes a bit longer to grow or so.
But it still felt very organic getting to meet everyone in that event.
Yeah, I don't like to be with 35 people in one room, but those 35 were actually all nice.
And all of us shared a very common dream. Yes. And so at this point, we're thinking.
Yeah, so with a bit of their story, I hope somebody can help them out with like a job, for example. So maybe let's ask what they can do for you. Carice, what kind of job would you like to have, or what will work for you?
At this point, I'm open to almost everything. I'm a graphic designer and artist by trade. I've done a lot of illustration. I've published for a couple of books illustrating covers and other big illustration projects, but I'm willing to do anything really. I can do practical stuff like painting or like handiwork. Open to just about everything.
And Hunter, what are your skill sets?
My skill set is more trade based. I haven't been to any schools, but
able to pick up almost anything if you teach me the ropes. I can do woodwork. I started blacksmithing this last year, and that's been really fun. I enjoy being outdoors and working hard. And as long as it's not something it's too crazy of a job like deforesting or anything that will meet the salary requirement, is pretty much my goal. So we can come back here and live our dreams.
So yeah, what I really hope with this video is that somebody in Sollefteå or the surroundings of Sollefteå can help out with this situation. Because I find it really devastating that they have to go back to America now for 3 months. They really try hard to fight for their dream, and things just don't work out as they could work out, I guess. Because of course there's a language barrier or difference, but I know there are also loads of people here in Sweden that speak English, and I guess Sweden also wants to have more people here, or Sollefteå commune, so the whole area here wants to have like more people coming here, living here, working here. So why not give people like my two friends from America, Carice and Hunter, a chance? Yeah, it's hard to get a job maybe here because there are less jobs, but I guess there's still enough jobs, and also for people that are willing to work and try to make it work here and are willing to speak Swedish or learn Swedish. So I really hope that somebody who's watching from the area here in Sollefteå can help out. This is all I will share this week because I want to give my friends a platform to talk about this, and I really hope one of you or two of you can help out. Thanks for watching, and talk to you soon. Bye.